Hi guys, so I have another device here that came out pretty good. I have a 6-pack filtration system, and I have created this to be able to filter oil on the road where I don't have a chance to settle the oil. So with this thing I can filter the oil coming out of the veggie dumpster, and this is a pretty elaborate setup, and there is a reason for that. Basically what this thing does, it has 6 10-inch filters in it, and they are 1 micron filters. So as you can imagine, 1 micron filters would clog up pretty fast. Normally you probably wouldn't get more than 10-15 gallons through one of these filters, you know, straight out of the dumpster. But so this thing is big enough because it has 6 filters, 6 1 micron inserts in there. So the capacity is big enough to allow me to fill up my truck here, which has a 33 gallon tank, and it can do that without clogging up straight out of the dumpster. Now what happens when it clogs up? That's the trick here. Normally what happens is the filters clog up because of the lard in the oil, not because of the dirt. There is usually not that much dirt in the oil, it's mostly lard. And you know, as you know, the lard is liquid on a certain temperature, like above 100 degrees, even the lard turns liquid, so it will go through the filter. So that's why I have a 1400 watt heating element in here, in this pipe, and I am running the motor right now. This motor is circulating the oil within the filters. Okay, so what's happening here is the motor is sucking from the exit end of the filter housing, okay, and it goes this way, and it puts it right back in front of the heater. So the motor is circulating the oil, and the heater is heating up the oil. And actually what happens is this heater can raise the temperature from here to here. It raises the temperature about 15 degrees Fahrenheit, right? So let me try something here. Okay, so that's 88 degrees, and here 111 degrees. So actually that's right now it's about over 20 degrees. Let's try it again, because it's a little bit unreliable. Okay, so 91 degrees and 115. So actually that's 25 degrees right now. It's raising the temperature from here to here. Now and then it's going into the filter packs in the center. It's feeding all the 6 filter housings in the center. If you can see it, that's where the oil goes in, goes through and goes to all 6 of the filters, and it comes out on the outside. And this is the loop back, where this motor can circulate the oil between all the filters. Okay, so we got a SureFlow motor here. It's a 110 powered motor, 3.3 gallons per minute. That's plenty fast for doing the circulation. And I got one switch for the motor and one switch for the heater itself. So that heater is 1400 watts, and right now I'm plugged in here at AutoZone, courtesy of AutoZone. They have a live plug outside, so no problem there, getting power for this thing. And what else? So the oil is coming right now. Right now it's coming from my collection tank, and you know, I've been traveling with that one full tote. I'm done about 150 gallons, and I did about probably 1,000 miles. You know, that's my collection pump. That's my old filter pack, which is not heated. And so this thing works so well. Just on this trip I saved over $100 in filters, because it clogged up about, to fill up all the 6 housings with filters cost about $24. So, and I used the heater to unclog the filters about 4 or 5 times. I think this is the 5th time I'm doing this. So I saved $100 just in the last 5 days with this filter pack, because I just keep using the 1 micron filters in there. And so right now I filled up my truck about 3/4 of the way, and then it started, the pressure went up to about 40 psi. When the pressure goes up, that tells me that the filters are getting clogged up, and then I stop it, I close the valve here, I open the valve here, and then I turn on the heater and the recirculation, and that will unclog the filters. It will heat it up to, you know, it's going up right now, 92 degrees there. What is that? 108. No, wait. $98 and 113. So it takes about 15 minutes to unclog the filters. 15 minutes of continuous running, and then you can push another 30 gallons through it, and then you have to unclog it again with the heater. So this way I'm pretty sure that the filters are gonna last at least like 6 months. So what else can I tell you about this? So these black filter housing, they cost about $52 each online. So they are high temperature housings, because you know, you don't want them to get melted while you're heating it up. Although it doesn't get that hot, because you know, it gets up to about 120 degrees, and then you're done. And also you can see how it's thawing out. See, down here 76 degrees, and if I raise it up, You can see how the temperature is higher and higher as I'm moving my hand higher on the filter. So the housing itself is 87 degrees on the top, and -74 degrees on the bottom. So 74 to 87, that's 13 degrees difference. So yeah, so here the heat is moving down by convection only, because the hot oil is going through the top of the filter, right? But the heat moves down by convection, and it thaws out the bottom of the filter also. So it works good, and it takes about 15 minutes to do all that. And up here it's up to 100 there. Yeah, 110. So with this filter pack, I'm getting very well filtered, 1 micron filtered, that's very clean oil into the tank, and I'm not spending a lot of money on filter elements, because I can reuse and reuse those filters by unclogging them. Whenever they get clogged up, I just turn on the heaters, and then it will unclog itself, and then it's ready to pump another 30 gallons or so. So the plumbing is pretty and one other functionality of this filter pack is that you can either push the oil through it with another pump coming through here, which is what I'm doing right now. But if I use this hookup, if I just put a hose on here, then I can use this motor to suck the oil out of the dumpster. I don't even need my collection pump, the big half horsepower collection pump. I don't necessarily need that, because I can use this little pump. Of course it will be slower, about 3 gallons per minute. If I just connect a hose to here, this is like a standalone collection, pumping filtration system, and then I can collect from the dumpster straight into the tank, and man, I hate those fucking Harleys, man. Yes, so that makes it a standalone collection system. You can just use it by itself, and you have fuel. Alright, so I think that's all I have. I'm pretty happy with this system, man. It's came out really nice. It doesn't leak at all, and it does the job just as expected. It does the job off the bat. Alright, you guys take care out there, and happy vegging, and God bless you all.